What's up, man? What's up, everybody? I gotta make a quick just video about the Thomas Wilson and the New York Rangers, the Capitals and the New York Rangers situation. Tonight is the rematch of 2 nights ago with the incident where Tom Wilson hit a Ranger player, basically love tapped the dude in the back of the head while he was on the ice. He barely touched him, but basically the incident that led up to that was the Ranger player who Tom Wilson hit on the ground, on the ice, actually swung his stick at the Capitals goalie while the goalie already had the puck. And if you all know, that's something the Capitals will never accept. If you're trying to go after the Capitals goalie, you're going to get hurt. The Capitals will come for your head. Everybody knows this. This is why the Capitals are one of the most physically intimidating teams. Don't let teams fuck with their goalie. So, and quite frankly, if you're a successful franchise, you got to know you don't let nobody fuck with your goalie, because that's how most teams intimidate young goalies, and Capitals got rookie goalkeepers. You cannot let teams intimidate them. That shit will take a role, will take an impact, will have an impact later on in the playoff series. So long story short, he took a swing at the Capitals goalie while he was on the ice, and Capitals weren't happy about it. Tom Wilson pounded him, basically pushed him down on the ice and give him a love tap, like basically barely touched the guy back of the guy's neck. And because he did that, the Ranger player who was behind him saw it, jumped on Tom Wilson's back. Tom Wilson was able to fend him off easily. And then Anthony Panarin decided, being the littlest motherfucker probably in the league, this dude is literally a toothpick, that's how tiny he is, decided to go jump on one of the strongest physically dudes in the NHL, Tom Wilson. Jump on his back, and I don't know who the fuck you guys think you are, you New Yorkers, but around most places in the world, somebody jump on your back, they ain't your mommy, they ain't your pet, you're supposed to fuck them up. That's just what it is, man. If you're my little sister, we're playing a game, or you're my pet, my cat, my dog, playing around with me, jumping on my back, well, my nigga, I'm fucking you up. So basically, Tom Wilson did what any normal person would do in the heat of the moment. To fling him around off of him, he fell, and then once you realize who it was, pound him a couple of times in the head. You know what I'm saying? Just love taps, not none hard, because trust me, Tom Wilson ain't hard. If Tom Wilson wanted to hurt either one of those Rangers players, they would have been severely hurt. The man hit fucking hard, and this niggas, neither of them had protection. Neither of them had their hands up to protect themselves. So basically, Tom Wilson was trying to hurt these people with any kind of force behind those hits. He would have hurt these motherfuckers. So, and now the reaction, basically, I saw the thing, and literally everybody that watched the hockey game live, especially for us Caps fans, was like, this is nothing. We've seen way worse than Tom Wilson. We've seen way worse from this guy. This is not even borderline. This is just scuffles. Basically a bunch of scrums going on, and you know something, Tom Wilson just physically too strong for Panarin. Panarin should have never jumped on his back. That's just stupid. You're a superstar player, and you being the smallest dude in the league, you don't never go after a dude like Tom Wilson. That's fucking maddening, bro. And if the Rangers really want to be mad, you got to teach that young boy, you don't do that. You are a star player. You one of the physically smallest dudes in the fucking league. You don't jump on a player with the stature and physique as Tom Wilson. That was suicidal, and it was stupid. It basically, borderline, is as stupid as what the Hurricane Young forward did a few seasons back in the playoffs, when he decided to drop his stick and fight Ovi. Like, these young dudes, I don't know what you'll be thinking you are. Like, I know the league has become so soft, and it's giving some of you pussy-ass, young, smallish dudes, because you guys skill, and the fact that you guys brought fans to the league. The league has literally banned rules to make you guys feel more comfortable skating around here, skating around the ring, acting like a bunch of soft punks. But you believe me, dudes, believe me, as that young Hurricane forward learned when Ovechkin literally killed this kid, this young nigga Panarin, who will learn from now on, you don't never get involved in a scuffle. And if you do, motherfucker, don't make sure it's not a dude who is literally 3 times your size. And then at the worst, make sure it's not Tom Wilson. Make sure it's not Tom Wilson. This dude literally, he crossed the line 3 times. Being a star, you don't never jump in a fray. You never jump in a star. You never really see Ovi ever jump in a scuffle, as big as he is, because he's a star. You rarely see Sidney Crosby jump in a scuffle that he didn't start initially. because he's a star. Those guys are smart. You don't risk getting hurt. And for this young, the littlest dude in the house to decide, you know what, not just get involved, but you can go jump on one of the biggest dudes in the fucking league. One of the most physically scary dudes in the league tells me Panarin's probably not here. He ain't right in the head. That dude can be right in the head. He already had a concussion before the incident even happened. Because believe me, only a concussed retard would do what he did. To jump on that fray and to go after Tormosen. So for Tormosen just to react in the heat of the moment, toss him off of him, the dude is massive, dude. It's like a toothpick trying to get in my head. If I fling my hair like this shit gonna go flying. That's what that nigga was. He was a toothpick compared to Tormosen's size. And the reaction afterwards is really what, quite frankly, it worries me, man. The reaction from not just the Rangers fans, but the NHL, some of the NHL media and fan bases, mostly fucking soft-ass Canadians. Canadians are the softest son of bitches in the world, all right? Canadians are the softest son of bitches in the world. That's why everything they create has never made it big. Anything started in Canada or anything which based in Canada is not major in the world. It's not major leagues. Nothing Canadian professional league is major. Nobody talk about Canadian professional leagues. Nobody. The NHL is based in Canada because most of the headquarters are in Canada, and nobody give a fuck about the NHL. Most people don't give a fuck. Now, I'm a sports fanatic. I watch every fucking sport. Like I grew up playing lacrosse. So as a black dude, you know what kind of statement that is. Grew up playing lacrosse. But long story short, guys, the concern I have about this is really, it's not even about Tormosen anymore. The concern I have is just after this incident, is the Rangers making that statement, basically calling for somebody in the NHL headquarters to get fired. That is gaslighting. That's basically throwing kerosene on a burning flame, on a dying flame. That's what they did. They just threw kerosene on a dying flame. And they just let the media and the fans show their outrage. It would have been perfect. This is normal for fans to be outraged. But for the Rangers to throw fire in there, to throw gas on that fire, quite frankly, the NHL should punish them. I think they should fine them over $1 million. You understand? That's how physically damaging, that's how damaging that statement was. Not to the league's perspective. Not to the league at all. The Rangers did no harm to the NHL, and they didn't do no harm to the Caps. But trust me, the Caps take notice of that. And I'm more disappointed, quite frankly, that the Caps ownership and management didn't come out with a stronger statement to condemn what the Rangers said. Because that's basically the Rangers basically saying, no team has ever done this. Listen, we all know every team in this league has had players that cross the line sometimes. But you will never hear the Caps physically go out there and make a statement condemning another player, opposing player, basically calling them by name and then condemning the NHL headquarters. That to me is, quite frankly, they push the line of candy, of soft, of pussy. I've never seen anything like that. And anybody who encourages that from their team, just make sure you keep that energy when another team target your player for an incident happen on the ice. Teams should never, ever, ever get involved with NHL disciplinary issues, ever. No one is ever happy when their players get suspended. Let me be honest with that right now. No one is ever happy when one of their guys get hurt on a borderline play, on a brawl. No one is ever happy. But I've never, in my fucking life following the NHL since basically 2001, I've never seen a motherfucker basically come out and cry and bitch publicly like the Rangers did. And they're going to pay for that. Trust me, they won't just pay for that in fines, but they'll pay for that with opposing teams. They're going to, now teams know they are scared. That's what that statement tells me. That statement tells me the Rangers knew that all their players are a bunch of bitches, a bunch of busses. There's no team that have physical specimens on their roster that will make such a bold, pussy-ass statement like the Rangers did. What that statement tells me, that's a management, a Rangers front office that fully realize they have a bunch of softies on their roster. And nothing will change unless the league come down and help them. That's a shame. That's a shame. They need to get out there, get their butt, and get more enforcers on their fucking roster. All those sweet candy-ass skilled players do nothing for you later on in the season. Those guys will score plenty of goals all in the year when everybody's fresh and excited. But when things really clamp down after the All-Star break or after the trade deadline, when teams really clamping down for the playoffs, it seems like the Rangers are basically dead fish in water. They're dead fish. You just gotta pick them up and eat. They're dead fish in water. They're just floating. No physicality, bro. They are all skilled. No physicality. You know how long it took the Tampa Bay Lightning to win with literally the most skilled, talented roster in like a full decade going. They were like that much loaded. But they never won shit because they never had physical beings that can take a pounding. The Rangers need to get out there and do that and stop bitching and crying. You guys are pathetic totally. You're ashamed. Tom Wilson did nothing wrong. I've seen way worse from Tom Wilson. That probably I would be like, yeah, he deserves suspension. That wasn't it. When it happened, I didn't think it was suspension. Afterwards, even after all their bitching, I didn't think it was a suspension. I didn't think it was worthy of a suspension. And then to see the league come down and agree and only fine him, that tells me literally, if you watch the video with no biasness in your eyes, you will clearly see this guy barely punched the guy on the ground, one, and somebody jump on his back and he slam him. Call it even, guys. And then to see if Rangers fans talking about, oh, fight the Caps. Man, you don't really want that, bro? You don't really want that problem with us, bro? I guarantee you, man, all your players are scared based on the things you're saying. And the Cap player worried about y'all niggas. And the Cap player worried about a Ranger player. But I guarantee your players are really scared. If your niggas over here egging them on like that, they know the cops see that shit. You think the cops coach is going to tell them play soft, try not to hit them? The cops coach is going to tell them, listen, if the people are egging them on to play physical, y'all make sure you come out there and don't try to dodge any hit, because that's how you get hot. You get hurt trying to dodge a hit. Most of Wilson people that get hurt when Wilson hit them, they try to dodge it. They're trying to dodge it last minute, and Wilson will fuck you up because he comes full speed all the time. And if you ain't coming full speed to meet him, you're going to get hurt. And that's most of the time, that's when the injuries happen. That's why sometimes you look borderline, because guys duck last minute. They know when Wilson coming at them. So again, if the Rangers want that problem, please bring it tonight. This rematch Wednesday, heck, we'll play 3 more times after this, 2 more times after this. Bring that motherfucker, guys. You want to bring physicality? The New York Highlanders beat us last year in the playoffs with physicality. And they thought shit was sweet. They're trying to bring the same shit this year. We fucked them up most of the time we played them this year. I think we beat them 5 out of 6 times. We fucked them up most of those times. Physically, we fucked them up. We let everybody in the league know you ain't going to take liberties on the Caps. We know. There's no free liberties on us. We're going to come for your head, bro. So if the Rangers want to play this way, bring it. You guys already eliminated. You think you can play dirty? Man, I guarantee you, bro, the Caps will whoop everyone in. There's going to be so many ass whoopings going on tonight by the Caps. The Caps going to whoop so many Rangers tonight. In fact, I part of me really wish the Rangers step out of line. I wish a Ranger would step out of line. So we can show you guys why we're the most physically imposing team in the league. We will literally pound everybody on the Rangers tonight. And then pound them on the scoreboard. That's what we do. We pound you, take your soul and your fucking heart and your will, and then we'll score 5 or 6 goals to just absolutely destroy you. So the Rangers want to play that game, bring it. Ain't nobody in this league scared the Caps physically. Ain't no fucking team that can play the Caps physically for a whole 60 minutes and then come back and do it again up in the series. Ain't nobody. So if the Rangers want to do this one game, fine. We got 2 more games after this. Let's see how long you guys last with this physicality, because we know we can play physical. But can you guys play physical? Can you? Let's go, Caps. Let's go. I cannot wait for this game tonight. And screw all this national media calling for Tom Wilson's head. Kill him, suspend him, ban him. You guys are fucking ridiculous, bro. I can't even watch. I believe I'm watching the same league that used to have guys like Matt Cook running around. They used to have like guys like fucking Rangers players. The Rangers had so many players back then. They used to be dirty. Like, bro, don't even get me started, bro. Don't even get me started. But all I'm saying is, bro, if the Rangers want to come out here and take liberties on the Caps, guys, it's going to get really bad for this dudes tonight. If anybody think otherwise, you don't know the Caps. In fact, if Ovi was hurt, he probably wouldn't even think about playing tonight. But knowing how Caps love that kind of physical and brawling matches, I can see Ovi playing tonight just so he can put his hands on a fucking Ranger player. You guys are tripping. And nobody in the Cap is a pussy. Nobody in our team is a pussy. Nobody. Backstrom, nobody is a pussy. All right? Backstrom is not a physical type, but believe me, he throw bodies around. So let's see what will happen tonight. If this niggas want to play dirty, we can do it too. But let's go Caps all the time. All Caps, baby.